Let's go. Let's go. Lights low on the corner. Night already knows my name. I've been sitting with the quiet long enough to feel the change. No more circling the same thoughts, no more waiting on the signs. Something in me already moving, even if I take my time. I don't need a reason, I just need the room to breathe. If the moment feels like opening, then I'm walking through that door. Let's go. Not running, just leaving what was. Let's go. Softly, like I already know the way. Let's go. I'm ready in my own quiet way. Used to hold the weight so tightly, thought the holding made me strong. Now I'm learning how to loosen, still belong to what I want. There's a rhythm under everything, even when the world feels still. I can feel it in my body, saying move when you feel real. I don't need a reason, I just need the room to breathe. If the moment feels like opening, then I'm walking through that door. Let's go. Not running, just leaving what was. Let's go. Softly, like I already know the way. Let's go. I'm ready in my own quiet way. No big announcement, no need to explain, just the quiet decision to not stay the same. Let's go. Not running, just leaving what was. Let's go. Softly, like I already know the way. Let's go. I'm ready in my own quiet way. Let's go, let's go. Still here. Morning light comes quiet, doesn't ask me how I am, just sits across the table like it already understands. I used to measure progress by the noise I left behind. Now I'm learning how to notice what's been waiting all this time. No big revelation, no sudden change of heart, just the slow recognition that I never fell apart. I'm still here, even when the room gets quiet. Still here, even when the feeling fades. Still here, not because I forced it, just because I stayed. There were nights I almost left it, thought the leaving would be clean, but something in the silence kept on calling me by name. don't need the old version of the person I once was. I just need the present moment and the space to be enough. No big revelation, no sudden change of heart, just the slow recognition that I never fell apart. I'm still here, even when the room gets quiet. Still here, even when the feeling fades. Still here, not because I forced it, just because I stayed. Some things don't need proving, some things just remain. I don't have to chase the feeling when it knows my name. I'm still here, even when the room gets quiet. Still here, even when the feeling fades. Still here, not because I forced it, just because I stayed. Still here. Still here. Soft light. Soft light. Afternoon is fading, gold across the floor. I've been sitting with the quiet longer than before. Nothing needs deciding, nothing needs to prove, just the way the light is falling and the way it moves through you. I don't have to fill the silence, I don't have to make it loud. Some things only show their meaning when you stop and let them out. Soft light on the edges of the day. Soft light doesn't ask me to explain. Soft light holding everything in place. Soft light letting me remain. Used to chase the brighter moments, thought the brightness meant the truth. Now I'm learning how the quieter ones can carry just as much of you. There's a kindness in the slow, and there's a truth in taking time. I don't need the world to notice when the noticing is mine. I don't have to fill the silence, I don't have to make it loud. Some things only show their meaning when you stop and let them out. Soft light on the edges of the day. Soft light doesn't ask me to explain. Soft light holding everything in place. Soft light letting me remain. Dun, 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 dun. Let it settle, let it stay. I don't need to name the feeling for the feeling to remain. Soft light on the edges of the day. Soft light doesn't ask me to explain. Soft light holding everything in place. Soft light letting me remain. Soft light. Soft light. In the quiet. After all the conversation, after all the noise is gone, there's a space that keeps on opening when the talking is withdrawn. I used to fill it with distraction, thought the silence was a lack. Now I meet it like a presence, and it doesn't ask me back. Nothing needs to be decided, nothing needs to be explained. Some things only start to settle when you let the silence stay. In the quiet, I can hear what's underneath. In the quiet, I can feel what's been asleep. In the quiet, nothing pulls me out of place. In the quiet, I can meet myself again. There's a weight that starts to soften when I stop trying to hold all the versions of the story that I thought I had to know. I don't need a grand conclusion, I don't need a brighter light, just a room to sit unfinished and still feel like I'm alright. Nothing needs to be decided, nothing needs to be explained. Some things only start to settle when you let the silence stay. In the quiet, I can hear what's underneath. In the quiet, I can feel what's been asleep. In the quiet, nothing pulls me out of place. In the quiet, I can meet myself again. Let it be, let it breathe. I don't have to fill the emptiness for the emptiness to leave. In the quiet, I can hear what's underneath. In the quiet, I can feel what's been asleep. In the quiet, nothing pulls me out of place. In the quiet, I can meet myself again. In the quiet. In the quiet. Closer now. I used to keep a careful distance, thought the space would keep me safe. Now the distance feels like something that I don't need to maintain. There's a shift I can't quite name yet, but I feel it in the air, like the room has rearranged itself, and I'm already there. Not a sudden kind of knowing, not a line I had to cross, just the quiet recognition of what isn't really lost. Closer now than I thought that I could be. Closer now to the parts I used to leave. Closer now without forcing anything. Closer now just by staying in the feeling. I don't need the old defenses, they were useful for a while, but they started feeling heavier than the things they were designed to hide. There's a softer kind of courage in allowing what is true. I don't have to make it perfect for it to sudden kind of knowing, not a line I had had to cross. Just the quiet recognition of what isn't really lost. Closer now than I thought that I could be. Closer now to the parts I used to leave. Closer now without forcing anything. Closer now just by staying in the feeling. Let it come, let it stay. I don't have to chase the closeness when the closeness knows the way. Closer now than I thought that I could be. Closer now to the parts I used to leave. Closer now without forcing anything. Closer now just by staying in the feeling. Closer now. What remains after all the noise has settled, after all the leaving's done? There's a quiet kind of presence that was waiting all along. I used to measure what was missing by the things I couldn't keep. Now I'm learning how to notice what still sits beneath the heat. Not the story that I carry, not the weight I thought was mine. Just a simple recognition of what's left when I untie. What remains isn't loud or hard to find. What remains doesn't ask me to decide. What remains is the part that didn't leave. What remains is enough for me to be. There were seasons I was searching for a version of myself that could hold the world's attention without needing any help. Now I'm sitting with the quieter, and it doesn't feel like less. There's a fullness in the stillness that I used to second guess. Not the story that I carry, not the weight I thought was mine. Just a simple recognition of what's left when I untie. What remains isn't loud or hard to find. What remains doesn't ask me to decide. What remains is the part that didn't leave. What remains is enough for me to be. Let it stay, let it be. I don't have to fill the silence with the version that isn't me. easy now. I used to push against the current, thought the resistance made me strong. Now I'm learning how to float and still belong where I belong. There's a difference in the effort, when the effort isn't forced. I can feel the way the water carries more than I thought. I don't need to prove I'm moving, I don't need to make it loud. Some things only find their rhythm when you stop and let them out. Easy now, I don't have to hold so tight. Easy now, I can let the night be night. Easy now, even when the feeling shifts. Easy now, I can meet it as it is. There were seasons I was running from the quieter parts of me. Now I'm sitting with the slower, and it doesn't feel like defeat. There's a kindness in allowing what I used to try to change. I don't need a better version of the person that remains. I don't need to prove I'm moving, I don't need to make it loud. Some things only find their rhythm when you stop and let them out. Easy now, I don't have to hold so tight. Easy now, I can let the night be night. Easy now, even when the feeling shifts. Easy now, I can meet it as it is. Let it go, let it stay. I don't have to force the feeling for the feeling to remain. Easy now, I don't have to hold so tight. Easy now, I can let the night be night. Easy now, even when the feeling shifts. Easy now, I can meet it as it is. Easy now. Hold lightly. Hold lightly. I used to grip the edges tightly, thought the holding kept me safe. Now I'm learning how to open without everything escaping. There's a difference in the pressure when the pressure isn't mine. I can feel the way the moment doesn't need me to define. I don't have to force the meaning, I don't have to make it stay. Some things only keep their shape when you let them find their way. Hold lightly what you love and what you leave. Hold lightly what you think you need to keep. Hold lightly even when the feeling shifts. Hold lightly and still let it be enough. There were seasons I was clutching every version of control. Now I'm sitting with the softer, and it doesn't feel like less than whole. There's a quiet kind of power in allowing what is true. I don't need to claim the moment for the moment to be you. I don't have have to force the meaning. I don't have to make it stay. Some things only keep their shape when you let them find their way. Hold lightly what you love and what you leave. Hold lightly what you think you need to keep. Hold lightly even when the feeling shifts. Hold lightly and still let it be enough. Let it rest, let it be. I don't have to hold so tightly for the holding to be free. Hold lightly what you love and what you leave. Hold lightly what you think you need to keep. Hold lightly even when the feeling shifts. Hold lightly and still let it be enough. Hold lightly, hold lightly. After all the second guessing, after all the looking back, there's a quieter conclusion that was waiting in the fact. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need a clearer view, just a simple understanding that I made it through. Not the story I was writing, not the one I thought I'd tell, just the truth that kept on sitting underneath it all so well. After all, I'm still standing in the same place. After all, with a softer kind of face. After all, nothing final had to change. After all, I can meet it as it is. There were moments I was certain that the losing meant the end. Now I'm learning how the leaving can still leave you with a friend. There's a kindness in the aftermath that I didn't see before. I don't need to rewrite history to walk through the open door. Not the story I was writing, not the one I thought I'd tell, just the truth that kept on sitting underneath it all so well. After all, I'm still standing in the same place. After all, with a softer kind of face. After all, nothing final had to change. After all, I can meet it as it is. Let it stay. I don't have to force a meaning for the meaning to remain. After all, I'm still standing in the same place. After all, with a softer kind of face. After all, nothing final had to change. After all, I can meet it as it is. After all, after all. I've been looking for the solid ground in the middle of the shift. Now I'm learning how the steady isn't always what I thought it is. There's a quiet kind of anchor that doesn't need to be announced. It just sits beneath the movement and it doesn't ask for much. I don't need a grand foundation, I don't need a louder proof. Some things only show their strength when you stop and let them through. Something steady underneath the changing days. Something steady even when the feeling fades. Something steady doesn't need me to decide. Something steady just remains. I used to chase the bigger answers, thought the bigger meant the truth. Now I'm sitting with the smaller ones and they feel closer to the root. There's a calm that doesn't leave me when the noise begins to rise. I don't need to hold it tightly for the holding to be wise. I don't need a grand foundation, I don't need a louder proof. Some things only show their strength when you stop and let them through. Something steady underneath the changing days. Something steady even when the feeling fades. Something steady doesn't need me to decide. Something steady just remains. Let it stay, let it be. I don't have to name the steady for the steady to be free. Something steady underneath the changing days. Something steady even when the feeling fades. Something steady doesn't need me to decide. Something steady just remains. Something steady. Leave it open. I used to close the door so quickly, thought the closing kept me safe. Now I'm learning how the open space can hold a different kind of weight. There's a freedom in the unfinished that I didn't see before. I don't need to seal the ending for the moment to be more. I don't have to force a conclusion, I don't have to make it neat. Some things only keep their meaning when you let them stay incomplete. Leave it open, don't decide it all tonight. Leave it open, let the quiet have its time. Leave it open, even when the urge is strong. Leave it open and still belong. There were seasons I was certain that the answer had to come. Now I'm sitting with the questions and they don't feel like they're wrong. There's a softness in allowing what I used to try to fix. I don't need a perfect picture for the picture to exist. I don't have to force a conclusion, I don't have to make it neat. Some things only keep their meaning when you let them stay incomplete. Leave it open, don't decide it all tonight. Leave it open, let the quiet have its time. Leave it open, for the question to be okay. Leave it open, don't decide it all tonight. Leave it open, let the quiet have its time. Leave it open, even when the urge is strong. Leave it open and still belong. Leave it open, leave it open. Quiet truth. Quiet truth. It doesn't arrive with fanfare, doesn't ask to be announced, just sits beneath the loudest stories until the loudest stories count. I used to look for bigger answers, thought the bigger meant the real. Now I'm learning how the quieter ones can still be what I feel. I don't need a grand revealing, I don't need a sudden light. Some things only show their shape when you stop and give them time. Quiet truth doesn't need me to explain. Quiet truth doesn't ask me to remain. Quiet truth just sits underneath it all. Quiet truth is enough to hold. There were seasons I was searching for a version that was clear. Now I'm sitting with the softer one and it doesn't disappear. There's a kindness in the knowing that doesn't need to be performed. I don't have to make it louder for the knowing to be born. I don't need a grand revealing, I don't need a sudden light. Some things only show their shape when you stop and give them time. Quiet truth doesn't need me to explain. Quiet truth doesn't ask me to remain. Quiet truth just sits underneath it all. Quiet truth is enough to hold. Let it sit, let it be. I don't have to name the quiet for the quiet to be free. Quiet truth doesn't need me to explain. Quiet truth doesn't ask me to remain. Quiet truth just sits underneath it all. Quiet truth is enough to hold. Quiet truth. Stay soft. Stay soft. I used to think the hardening was the only way to last. Now I'm learning how the softer edge can carry what the hard ones can't. There's a strength that doesn't armor, doesn't need to make a show. It just sits inside the moment, and it doesn't let you go. I don't need to build a barrier, I don't need to close the door. Some things only keep their power when you let them stay the floor. Stay soft, even when the world is sharp. Stay soft, even when it feels too hard. Stay soft, not because it's easy now. Stay soft, because it still allows. There were seasons I was bracing for a version of the blow. Now I'm sitting with the openness, and it doesn't make me small. There's a quiet kind of courage in allowing what is true. I don't need to force the hardness for the softness to be you. I don't need to build a barrier, I don't need to close the door. Some things only keep their power when you let them stay the floor. Stay soft, even when the world is sharp. Stay soft, even when it feels too hard. Stay soft, not because it's easy now. Stay soft, because it still allows. Let it stay, let it be. I don't have to lose the softness for the softness to be free. Stay soft, even when the world is sharp. Stay soft, stay soft, even when it feels too hard. Stay soft, not because it's easy now. Stay soft, because it still allows. Stay soft. Stay soft. Enough for now. Enough for now. I used to wait for better versions of the moment I was in. Now I'm learning how the present one can hold what I begin. There's a quiet kind of fullness that doesn't need to be complete. It just sits inside the ordinary and still feels like enough to me. I don't need a bigger answer, I don't need a clearer view. Some things only find their meaning when you stop and let them through. Enough for now, I don't have to reach for more. Enough for now, I give me what's at the door. Enough for now, even if it isn't whole. Enough for now is enough to hold. There were seasons I was chasing every brighter possibility. Now I'm sitting with the quieter one, and it doesn't feel like less to me. There's a kindness in accepting what the moment has to give. I don't need to force the future for the present one to live. I don't need a bigger answer, I don't need a clearer view. Some things only find their meaning when you stop and let them through. Enough for now, I don't have to reach for more. Enough for now, I give me what's at the door. Enough for now, I used to wait for better versions of the moment I was in. Now I'm learning how the present one can hold what I begin. There's a quiet kind of fullness that doesn't need to be complete. It just sits inside the ordinary and still feels like enough to me. I don't need a bigger answer, I don't need a clearer view. Some things only find their meaning when you stop and let them through. Enough for now, I don't have to reach for more. Enough for now, I can meet what's at the door. Enough for now, even if it isn't whole. Enough for now is enough to hold. There were seasons I was chasing every brighter possibility. Now I'm sitting with the quieter one, and it doesn't feel like less to me. There's a kindness in accepting what the moment has to give. I don't need to force the future for the present one to live. I don't need the bigger answer, I don't need the clearer view. Some things only find their meaning when you stop and let them through. Enough for now, I don't have to reach for more. Enough for now, I can meet what's at the door. Enough for now, even if it isn't whole. Enough for now is enough to hold. There were seasons I was chasing every brighter possibility. Now I'm sitting with the quieter one, and it doesn't feel like less to me. There's a kindness in accepting what the moment has to give. I don't need to force the future for the present one to live. I don't need the bigger answer, I don't need the clearer view. Some things only find their meaning when you stop and let them through. Enough for now, I don't have to reach for more. Enough for now, I can meet what's at the door. Enough for now, even if it isn't whole. Enough for now is enough to hold. There were seasons I was chasing every brighter possibility. Now I'm sitting with the quieter one, and it doesn't feel like less to me. There's a kindness in accepting what the moment has to give. I don't need to force the future for the present one to live. I don't need the bigger answer, I don't need the clearer view. Some things only find their meaning when you stop and let them through. Come back around. Come back around. I've been watching how the seasons keep on turning without force. Now I'm learning how the same thing happens underneath the noise. There's a rhythm to returning that doesn't need me to decide. I can feel it when I'm quiet, and I don't have to make it right. I don't need to push the cycle, I don't need to make it fast. Some things only find their way when you let the moment last. Come back around when it's ready, when it's time. Come back around, I don't have to make it mine. Come back around, even if it takes a while. Come back around and still be true. There were seasons I was waiting for a version that was clear. Now I'm sitting with the slow one, and it doesn't disappear. There's a kindness in allowing what I used to try to hold. I don't need to force the turning for the turning to unfold. I don't need to push the cycle, I don't need to make it fast. Some things only find their way when you let the moment last. Come back around when it's ready, when it's time. Come back around, I don't have to make it mine. Come back around, even if it takes a while. Come back around and still be true. Let it move, let it stay. I don't have to force the returning, for the returning to remain. Come back around when it's ready, when it's time. Come back around, come back around, I don't have to make it mine. Come back around, even if it takes a while. Come back around and still be true. Come back around. Come back around. Where I am. I've been looking past the moment for a version that was better. Now I'm learning how the present one can hold whatever weather. There's a quiet kind of landing that doesn't need me to arrive. It just sits inside the ordinary and still feels like I'm alive. I don't need a brighter ending, I don't need a clearer map. Some things only start to settle when you stop and let them last. Where I am is enough to meet the day. Where I am doesn't ask me to explain. Where I am, even if it isn't whole. Where I am is enough to hold. There were seasons I was reaching for a self I thought I should be. Now I'm sitting with the one I have, and it doesn't feel like less to me. There's a softness and accepting what the moment has to give. I don't need to force the future for the present one to live. I don't need a brighter ending, I don't need a clearer map. Some things only start to settle when you stop and let them last. Where I am is enough to meet the day. Where I am doesn't ask me to explain.